please enter an integer between 1 and 9. Okay, so we're going to have 1 replicate. And all that looks good. ID and column. Okay, all looks okay. Oh, the control samples, yes. Okay, all right, there we go. We've got all of our samples. All right, now we really are ready to go. So let us try to run it. We're going to try to run it. All right. So when we run it, we're going to need to have a blank ready. And in the blank, this is our cuvette. Okay, remember this is this cuvette, and I showed you a picture on the instructions sheet. But basically, there's one optically clear side, okay, and you want to put that one inside of here. There's a sample holder. There's actually 2 sample holders, okay. And so we're going to put it in so that you see there's a hole on this side and a hole over there. That's the light that's going through there. So you want the light to go through the optically clear part. Okay, that's good. And you want to make sure that you have water in there. And so then we should be ready to go run. So now if you notice on here, we can either, there's an orange arrow that's auto 0, and then there's a green arrow which says set wavelength, but then there's a blue arrow which says start. Okay. If you press start, it'll go to the wavelength for you. Now it says down here that there's a kind of a status box here, and it says setting up. Okay. So, and now it's saying idle. Okay. Then it says remove samples, and then press OK to perform a 100% transmittance, 0% absorbance correction, which is auto 0. Okay. So actually, what I just put in there is not a sample, but a blank. So I want to have that in there for the auto 0. So I'm going to click OK, because now it's going to do the auto 0. So sure enough, here it is. It says 410 nanometers in blue, and it's done now. Okay. So that's it. So now what you would do is, at this point, you've got your samples ready, okay, or you have some sample ready, okay, or you're going to get your sample ready. For the enzyme kinetics, this is the part where you probably want to put in your enzyme, the 100 microliters of enzyme solution, pump it up and down, have it ready to go, in you go. Okay? So just for the heck of it, we'll put it in. This is the blank again. There's nothing in here, but you'll have your sample in there. We'll put it in, and then we'll click OK. All right? And we are going to watch the time on the screen. So it's kind of fun to be able to watch rate. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Now, since it's 0 absorbance, we're not going to see anything forming on your screen. That's okay. Okay. So, so I think we would need to wait. It's just going to stay 0 all this whole time. So we're never going to get, it'll be a perfectly flat line. Okay. So then, when our minute is up, no, 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 oh, I said it was only 1 minute, didn't I? Okay, done. Okay. Okay, we're done with our process. Let's see, post-processing. There it is. Okay, what is it? We got a peak in the middle. I don't know what that peak is. Is that my sample? I don't know what that is. But it's okay, because yours isn't going to look like that. I am sure. Yours is going to be flat. This doesn't look like my sample anyway. It looks like results. Oh, there it says data error. Baseline data error. So it's all bogus. Send that to her. Yours will not look like that, I assure you. But if it does, you know where to find me. Okay, so when we are all done with these, unfortunately the computer is going to make us run all these samples before we can quit. So, when you're done with this, you are going to want to collect the data, and the best way to collect the data is to actually go into the system and get the data out. Okay, so reporting. You can print it to a file, or you can output to a file. Basically, you want to save it as an ASCII file, ASCII, and then you just get numbers. Okay, and so that's what you're going to look for. Okay, so that's pretty much what you need to know with this. If you're only getting an absorbance reading, you don't need to run anything. Just go to set wavelength, and then you can read the absorbance value right off of the screen here. And that's the best way to do it. Okay? Thank you!